on, guys? Alex here with 814 EDC, and today I want to talk about a part of my everyday carry that is a necessity. This is something that I carry on my body every single day, even when sometimes I'm not carrying a knife, which it doesn't happen very often, but every once in a while I don't have a knife on me. But I always have this product on me, and that is a wallet. A wallet is, pretty much a necessity for every human being out there that carries cards, cash, license, other different personal things that you need to carry on your body at all times. Now I've been carrying a wallet consistently every single day as long as I can remember, but it really kind of started becoming a necessity once I turned 16. I got my driver's license. I started carrying a credit card, a debit card, things like that. That was when a wallet was in my pockets or in a bag, in a fanny sling, at all times. Now early on in my wallet career, I would go to like Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, stores like that, and look for like Columbia wallets, Timberland wallets, those styles of bifolds, trifolds, things like that. But as I kind of got into EDC and things of that nature, I was turned on to the company called Ridge. Now, I'm sure some of you guys out there, if not most of you guys in the EDC world, know what Ridge wallets are. But I have been on to Ridge, I think, for 4 or 5 years. This is my second one. I'll never go back. You guys can see that it takes a very minimalistic and very straightforward approach to wallets. This style of wallet, you guys can see I have the aluminum in matte olive green or olive drab. And these fit, I think, anywhere from 1 to 12 cards. I think I fit anywhere up to 15. You guys can see I have a pretty good stack in there. I have membership cards, credit cards, medical things, AAA cards, things like that. And here you have a money clip, so you can either do a clip like this, or you can do a clip that is like a strap going across. You slide money under. I don't carry much cash very often. I feel like that's kind of a thing for my generation. But so underneath here, I have my usually slide my credit card, my debit card, and my license, because those are my 3 most used items. So I just slide those under here. But of course, I took them out for safety purposes. If you guys don't want to steal all my money. But I will never ever go back. I've had this one, and then my first one I had was, I think, just plain gray aluminum. But they have aluminum ones, they have titanium ones, I believe they have leather ones of this style. They recently came out with the Biflex wallet, which is a fully leathered version, but it's a little bit different styling than this one. And they also have the Ridge Lite, which is essentially this, but just like basically half of it. It's just a square. You don't get a money clip on it, but it's I think you can hold up to 8 cards. So if you're like super minimalistic and you want just kind of a little square holding your cards together in your pocket, I would highly suggest that. You can get NFL teams, MLB teams, colleges. They have a bunch of like topographic designs and other limited edition stylings of wallets. I think the aluminum goes for like $95. The titanium goes for like $150 or something like that. Honestly, ever since I've had this for I think 2 years, and I had the one for about 2 years. They do wear pretty nicely, but they do break down every once in a while. My first one, I had to replace all of the rivet screws around it. These are RIFD blocking, I think that's how you say it. So your information is safe. I just really like it because I hate putting a wallet in your back pocket and you go to sit on it. It's terrible for your back. It's really bad for it. Where this, it slides nice and easy in and out of your front pocket of your jeans. This is so much easier to carry in gym shorts and khakis and bird dogs throughout the summer. It really is a game changer. I mean, it's small, it's compact. I have quite a bit of stuff in here, but it really minimalizes what you need. And like I said, I'll never ever go back to just a standard trifold or bifold wallet. I have turned basically my whole family onto this. My father-in-law has a Ridge, my brother-in-law has a Ridge, and my dad has a Ridge. And I think they're going to continue to be like me and to stay on the Ridge train. They're just so convenient. They're so nice. They don't take up a lot of space. And really, Ridge really is like the commandeer, I think, or the pioneer for wallets like this. I see knockoff stylings like this all the time, but I think Ridge really was the first one to do it. You can get MagSafe accessories on here. Like I know my father-in-law carries a Apple tag on his just in case he loses it, which is nice. And they come with plates. You can put things in here to carry like keys and things like that. They're just really versatile, and they're really, really just, well made. Very, you can take a beating. I kind of like how they get kind of distressed and worn a little bit, but yeah, and that's not all that Ridge does. They do a lot of other everyday carry stuff. I actually got my wedding ring from there. So they sell titanium and tungsten rings. I don't have it on me right now because I'm home. I take mine off because I wear a rubber one to work, and a lot of the times, so I keep my nice one nice. But I still have the rubber one. So when you get the rings, you get the titanium, tungsten, whichever nice ring you get, and you also get a rubber ring. And we're coming up on a year since my wife and I got married, and the rubber ring that I wear very, very often throughout the week, and weekends is still, doing very good. Hasn't broken, hasn't ripped, anything like that. So I can highly, suggest and highly, whatever the word I'm looking for is. I'm losing my train of thought here, but highly recommend. That's the word. The rings. One of my best friends is getting married, and I think I talked him into doing this too because they're very good price compared to a lot of other wedding rings out there. They have a knife, they have pens, they have all kinds of. They have suitcases, they have iPhone cases. They just have a whole plethora of stuff. And honestly, it's been a little while since I've gotten on the website and checked it out. I knew they came out with a knife a couple of years ago, but it was a very, very basic knife. However, I just got on and found out that they have an everyday folder, which has 14C, 28N, and a crossbar lock. So I might look into that. The pens look really, really good. I've always wanted to grab one of those. So maybe here at some point I would like to add one of those in my collection. And the wallet, or the leather cases look really good. I just don't like leather because of what I do for a living. It just gets dirty and stuff like that. They have watches, razors, apparently they have all kinds of stuff. So if you guys are interested, I highly suggest getting on and just checking out their site. I think a lot of you can find something that Ridge produces and makes that might help you out in your everyday life. And again, I really suggest everyone, if it's not Ridge, I know Travex has good minimalistic wallets like this, but I highly recommend a lot of people, all you guys out there, get rid of your bifold and your trifold wallets. They're a thing of the past. Just go for something like this. They're so convenient, so minimalistic, easy in and out of pocket. And now that they're coming out with the Biflex and the Light, there's a lot of different options. And again, different, materials, aluminum, titanium, leather, brushed satin, all kinds of stuff. So I really highly suggest it. I will leave a link in the description down below. I know this wasn't a typical, review video, but I just got to thinking about making some other stuff outside of just knife reviews and knife unboxings. And, a wallet is such an important part of not only my everyday carry, but so many people out there as well. And I realized I never talked about mine, I don't think. Maybe in a brief video here or there, but I never did like an actual video talking about it. But they sell replacement parts. Like I said earlier, I've had to get replacement screws. You can get bands, you can get replacement plates, clips, all that. So they have good customer service. And again, I can't recommend them enough. I'm always going to be a fan of Ridge, and I always plan on using their wallets. And I might get into checking out some of their, their products that I didn't really know existed up until 10 minutes ago when I got on the website to poke around before I made this video. But yeah, that was just, kind of a little review of my everyday carry necessity. This is, if I leave the house, I have to at least have my wallet and my keys. A knife, comes with me 98% of the time. And sometimes when I'm in gym shorts and I'm in a hurry, I don't grab one. But wallet and keys are, a must every single time I leave the house. And I think that applies to, a lot of other people as well. But so yeah, drop a comment down below. Do any of you guys have, Ridge products in your EDC? Do you guys have a Ridge wallet? Do you guys have, pens, knives, anything? I would love to hear you guys say. And if you consider getting one, maybe also drop a comment. Have you guys heard of them before? Is this a new brand to you? Because I would love to know if, they're well known or maybe not as well known as I thought they were. But So yeah, leave a comment. I always love to hear what you guys have to say. But I'm going to wrap this up now. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your morning, evening, day, night, whenever you're watching this. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And that is Nora saying goodbye with her stuffed apple back there. Peace.